Good morning. Welcome to Advisory. For your quick write today, we want you to think about happiness. So what does it look like, sound like, and feel like to you? What do you do to feel happy, and how do you help others feel happy? You should be finished with your quick write by 9:15, and teachers, please pause the video at this time. Students, your objective for Advisory today is that you will practice expressing gratitude or thanks and will recognize the correlation or relationship between showing gratitude and feeling increasingly happy. We hope that this lesson will help you learn a little bit more about how you can increase your happiness on a regular basis, and thought it was particularly timely since Thanksgiving is coming up. So next we have a video that we would like you to watch. So enjoy.
Shut up.
What? Wait.
Oh, he's gonna be so embarrassed.
What makes you happy? Having fun? Hanging out with friends? Delicious food? Making money? Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors to overall happiness in your life is how much gratitude you show. Yeah, think about that. Go ahead and marinate on it for a second. You can thank me later if you want. It'll make you feel better according to this study. You go ahead and click on it and read it if you want. Or you can keep watching because we read it and we thought it might be fun to test out for ourselves. We gathered a selection of volunteers to act as our subjects. First, we gave them a test. They didn't know what we were looking for, but it gave us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. We asked them to close their eyes and think of somebody who was really influential in their life, somebody who did something really amazing or important for them. We had them write down as much as they could about why this person was so important. Now, a lot of them thought at this point the experiment was over, until we really put them on the spot and tried to get them to call that person and read what they wrote about them. Thank you, Jessica. We're gonna have you call your mother. So who was that right person for you?
Person is my sister, Erica.
We're gonna give Erica a call.
Okay.
Who'd you end up picking?
Friend of mine, Craig Ains.
Her name is Dora.
My college accounting instructor.
Really? Is this somebody you're still in touch with today?
No, I'm assuming that he's passed on.
That's a
To the
shame.
great beyond.
You up for it?
Yes.
What would you say if we called up Dora?
Oh, well, we can try, but she lives in Britain.
In Britain?
I don't know number by heart, dude. This is awful.
That's fine. I don't know my mom's number by heart.
If it's true that those who are going on are looking down on us, maybe he read my chicken scratch.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You got a second? Where you at, in the hotel?
I am. I'm in the hotel. You scared me when you asked if I had a second or something's wrong.
No, I'm on like this little TV show, and they told me to talk about the person that influenced me the most, and I picked you, and they're making me call. They're making me call you.
Oh, wonderful.
Hi, you've reached Craig. I'm not here right now.
At the tone, please record your message.
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Erica, it's me.
All right, so I got to read you this paragraph. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead,
All right.
sweetheart.
All right. The person that influenced me the most would be my mother, Marlo Dawson. She is a single mother of 2. She is a very hard worker and dedicated to her family.
Hey Craig, this is Loie. This is going to be a funny little voicemail, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm so sorry for calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I have to read this to you, okay? And you can't say anything, or I don't know. You can respond, but I probably will just keep going. Okay?
Is everything okay?
Yes, but I have to read this out loud to you.
The person who has had the biggest impact on my life was my college accounting instructor. He had a joy and enthusiasm for his job like no other teacher I have ever known.
I love her to death, and she keeps me going with positive talk. She is a woman that knows what she wants and won't give up until it is achieved.
Oh, something. I don't know what. I'm about to cry because that's so beautiful. I have to say that's just wonderful.
I first met Craig on an independent feature film set in Whitefish, Montana. I recently have been sending Craig a lot of positive thoughts as he's suffered a series of health problems. Despite his medical problems, he's continued to work and take pleasure in the small things in life, like sitting quietly with his wife Janine on the porch.
Erica is my older sister and my best friend. Sometimes it even feels like we are twins. She's my #1 fan and my #1 supporter. She makes me happy because despite all my mistakes and my decisions, she still loves me no matter what.
Your friendship is everything. And you are one of the most important person in my life.
Even when she has a kid and many children, I will love her more than her kids. Okay, maybe not. I will never forget when she flew 3,000 miles at the drop of a phone call to save me from a breakup.
And being blessed by having a son like you. I love you.
Bye.
Why did you do that to me?
I don't know because they made me do it.
Thank you for picking up. Bye, sweetie.
Before we let them go, we gave our subjects one more happiness test. Now, we mixed up and rephrased the questions so they didn't know they were taking the same test twice. For those who took the time to actually write something down but couldn't make the phone call for whatever reason, we saw happiness increase between 2 and 4%. Good, but not exactly mind-blowing. Now, for those who actually picked up the phone and personally expressed their gratitude, we saw increases between 4 and 19%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But you want to know something really interesting? The person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? That means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more likely have a greater impact on you. Trust me, I'm in a lab coat. In fact, while you're at it, film it and upload it to us, and we'll do something awesome with it. I'm Julian, and this has been The Science of Happiness.
Jake, I had to pick a person who's someone largely influential on my life. Yeah, it was pretty rad. And then come up with a list of reasons. So what I wrote down was first, older brother, just because like that's how you function, but that's also who you are. A family man, but not just like to your family, but to all of us. Successful, I think that not just vocationally, but with your family and just like in general. And shout out Battle of the Band winner, City of Bend, no big deal. Focused, I think that goes without saying. You can handle various situations, right? Like there's been enough that's gone on in our family in the last couple of years that speaks for itself. And then I think the last one I wrote down was that we just pick up where we left off. When we like see each other or on the phone, like, I don't know, I'm terrible at calling you, but then when we chat, it's like, oh yeah, whatever, what's up? So, yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Dude.
Dude, I really appreciate that.
Dude, no sweat. Cool. Is that it? Yeah. Cool. All right, man. Hey, have some fun today. We'll talk. I'll call you later. We'll catch up.
That's good.
All right, love you, brother. Later. See you.
I heard about my dad.
Okay, where's your dad right now?
My dad's at work over at State Farm.
Okay. Would you be willing to call him and read that to him?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Dad. So we did this school project I did where I had to choose a person who I inspire and appreciate, and I chose you. And alright, and some of the examples I chose were that I love you and I'm glad you're my role model because you provide me with a house, you provide me with food, you show me good examples in life, you always teach me the proper way to act, you always teach me the life skills, you let me be free on my choices and what I am able to do, you help me in school with my school projects and homework.
I do all that stuff.
Yeah, you help me in sports, you love and care for me, you make sure I'm always safe, you always like to spend time with me no matter what, you always put me first before anyone else, and you always try to work around my schedule to see what I do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you for doing all those things for me, and I love you.
I love you too. So,
So Sadie, who did you write about?
My brother.
And where's your brother right now?
He's at Sheldon.
Can we call him?
That's fine.
Will you read that to him?
Yeah. Said write something about somebody who influences you, and I chose you.
Yeah.
And oh God, I'm gonna get really emotional during this. Okay. He's helpful. He always makes me laugh. He makes me feel safe when I'm around him. No matter what, I know he will always love me. When I go through rough times, he knows where I'm coming from. When I'm with him, it's never a dull moment. He finds humor in gray areas, can make me smile when I'm sad. He lets me express myself when I'm with him. Always wants me to be a better person. Accepts me for who I am. Tells me I'm amazing when I feel like I'm the exact opposite. Always knows when I'm upset. Will be by my side through rain or shine. Knows my true intentions. Always makes me feel loved. My best friend by choice. Closest bond I have to a person.
Was that for a class?
It's just a thing for advisory.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, I'm doing this project for advisory and I had to pick someone who's a large influence in my life. So can I read you something? Mom, thank you for feeding me every day when I need food. Thank you for providing a house for me and the clothes for me. Thank you for taking me to practice every single day and then picking me up. Thank you for helping me with all the problems I have in my life. Thank you for making sure I'm always done with my homework. Thank you for providing me with all the nice things I have in my life. Yeah. No problem. Love you too. Bye.
Hello, Mom?
Hello, daughter.
So I got called to the office to do this thing, and she asked me someone that's like influenced me, I guess. And so I said you, and so I wrote something about you, and I'm gonna read it to you. Okay, so I said she always has a really happy spirit when I'm around her, and that's always a good influence. She makes me laugh and feel good when I'm upset or feeling down. And when I'm having a bad day, she's always there to support me and help me through whatever I'm going through. And she's just an amazing person, and I'm very thankful that I have her in my life because not a lot of people have someone like her in their life.
Aw, you're the best daughter ever. Therapist, if she wants you as her daughter.
I love you.
I love you too. Do I get a copy of that?
Do you get what?
A copy of that, what you just wrote?
Sure, if you want a copy.
I would love a copy, so then I could frame it and blow it up, and then anytime you're mad at me, I can have you read it.
Okay.
All right, love you. Have a
Love
great
you
day.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
So first I want to thank Reese and Taylor and Sadie, Nevaeh, and Mr. Salmon for participating because that took a lot of courage to do on video. But now it's your turn. So if you would like to, and I know that this is a personal thing, so if you don't want to do the actual calling, you don't need to, but if you could just take a minute and think about who's somebody who's had a positive influence on your life and an impact. It could be a family member, a teacher, a friend, anybody that you want, and list out on a piece of scratch paper just the reasons why they are. If you have time, which you may not have time in advisory today, to call them, we would love for you to have the opportunity to do that if you're comfortable. If not, that's okay too, and maybe you can find a time later to share the information. But the idea is just to think about someone that you can thank and understand that with all of the students and teachers that we did this with, all of their happiness scores when they took the test again immediately after they made those phone calls, all of their scores increased significantly on that survey. So just something to think about as you're heading into the holidays and you're seeing people that maybe you want to express some gratitude to, towards, or even just on a daily basis. If you're having kind of a rough day, it's a great way, just saying thanks to someone and thinking about the people that help you and support you. It's a great way to increase your happiness on a regular basis.